Hey guys, I really wanted to stop and talk to you guys today about the objections I get all the time. I had them myself. I know a lot of my challengers had them before they got started, but I'm here to tell you there are always going to be objections. There's always going to be people questioning, is this the right thing? Or, is this something that I should be doing? And one thing that I like to think about too is how ironic it is when, say Kim Kardashian, wants to share this great makeup line that she has, or, somebody has a great product that they have, or Carrie Underwood shares her clothing line that's very expensive. I love it, but it's expensive. And we're just apt to just run out and buy it, and we do that. So I want to think about that and have you think about how you think about when you have someone who is close to you or somebody that you might not know very well. How do you know that Carrie Underwood's line is credible? Do you talk to her about it? It's just kind of those things like that. So I want to dive right into some objections and some really common ones that I get all the time. The first one is I don't want to sell to anyone. I am right there with you. I am not a salesperson. If I was, I would go and sell cars. But we all know that has an icky feeling. I know I don't want to be a car salesman. I also don't want to be hung up on meeting quotas every month. That's just, to me, that's stressful. It's overwhelming. I've got a lot to do, and I'm sure you guys do too, as moms, as wives, as just women in general. We always are trying to juggle so many different things. And so why add another layer of stress to us when we don't have to? So you don't want to sell to anyone. I totally get it. So what we do instead is we share instead of sell. So my favorite example of this is hair products. This is a perfect example. I normally have curly hair, okay? And so it's the easiest way for me to style it. I just put some mousse in it after I, lather up with gel the night before. I wake up, throw some mousse in it, and it's curly. It's really easy to do. So right now my hair is straight, and so I had to do something a little bit different. And with that, I used a great product that I saw in an infomercial. It's called the InStyler. I absolutely love it. It's been the only thing that I can use to actually straighten my hair. I've tried cheese before. I've tried several, like 3 other flat irons. Nothing works like this does. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share the hell out of it because I want people to know that it actually works. I've tried it myself. I know it works. I've tried other things that didn't work for me. They might work for you, but this is what works for me. So I'm backing this product with my own opinions, my own use, my own credible advice, because this is what I've used and it's what worked for me. So it's a similar thing. I had great results with the workout program through Beachbody. I'm going to share that with people. I've had several great results with several programs. I'm going to share those with people because I know they worked for me. Same thing with their nutritional line, same thing with their performance line. I'm going to share what works for me. I'm also going to share things that aren't Beachbody related. Like one thing I absolutely love is BCAA caplets. They are branched chain amino acids. The body does not naturally make those. They help so much with muscle soreness. And I tell people to go get those all the time. Go get them online. Go get them from a nutrition store. It's not something we sell. In our store, it's something that you can get anywhere. So I'm going to share that with people because I love it and I know those work. And just because it's not through Beachbody, that's totally fine. But I am going to share the things that I know that work really well. So another objection I get all the time, I don't have enough money. I was right there with you. If you guys saw my story, you'll know that I was on welfare, food stamps. I got cash assistance. It was very embarrassing, but it was a time where, a very humbling experience. I learned from that. I grew from that, and I'm a better person today because of that. So I, for one, know exactly what you're talking about with money. I grew up poor. I've lived in a trailer more times than I'd like to admit. Not that those are bad, but I'm just saying you should always want better for yourself. And that's exactly what I did for myself. I wanted better. I wanted to get out of that way of life. So when you have this objection of money, or this might be something that is right up your alley, like maybe you're doing budgets. I've just been doing myself with the Every Dollar app with Dave Ramsey. So, it's a different phase of life. Maybe you're trying to balance things out. You just budget for it. You just plan for it. Or maybe instead of getting your nails done next month, you can save that money because your health is so much more important. I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm no shame. I get my nails done every month. But I've also planned for that. And I've also worked really hard to get myself to a place where I can do that because it's important to me. The same thing with this. I want this to be important to you because your health is so important. So, another thing too, I know what I did whenever I actually started eating healthier, and I know people say all the time, eating healthy is expensive. Go to Aldi's. I go there all the time. I'm there probably twice a week getting more produce because it is cheap, it is good quality, and I can actually feed my family for less money. So don't underestimate the power of those cheaper grocery options. The other thing too is when you're eating healthier, you feel better. And you won't understand this until you get to that point. But what I'm telling you is when you're eating better, your body's not constantly seeking out that nutrition. Because when you're eating cheese fries, you're eating candy bars, you're eating fried foods, your body never gets that nutrition that it was really built to thrive off of. And so all day long, your body's going to be looking for that nutritional source that you're not giving it. And so when you do, you're actually less hungry throughout the day. You're more fueled, you feel better, you have more energy. And also, you don't feel the need to stop at the gas station all the time to get the candy bar. Remember, I've been there. You also don't feel obliged to stop through the drive-thrus, and grab that cheeseburger because, it's only $1. You don't need that anymore because you're not going to be hungry all the time because you're going to be fueled and properly, have that proper nutrition in your body. So I understand the whole money objection, and I totally understand that sometimes people just don't have enough money. Seriously, I've been there. I understand. But what I'm saying is when you invest in yourself, you will appreciate it more. You will appreciate those around you more. And it was the best thing that I ever did. It did take me a few months to save my own so that I could get to that point to purchase a challenge pack. But I knew it was important to me, and I knew it was something that I wanted to do for myself and for my family. So if it's important to you, then you'll make it a priority. The other thing is the discounts, I don't really care about discounts. Well, that's fine. I'm just sharing with you that most like anything like Sam's Club membership, you're going to get more discounts on the products when you are a VIP customer or a coach, whichever you want to call it. You will save money on the back end. You save money off of every purchase that you buy, 25% off of everything. And so why not? I mean, if you're going to get it, then great. And even if you decide to say, you know what, this isn't for me, that's fine too. There's a money back guarantee, but there's also, you can just cancel. So you don't have to worry about, I still get charged, things like that. So if you want to do it for the discount, I highly encourage you. Again, if you guys saw my story, I love discounts. That's one of the reasons why I started. And because I just like to save a few bucks here and there, because then I can put that money back to get my nails done. It just makes me feel a little better about getting it, because you know what, we've got kids to feed and we've got bills to pay and a mortgage, and I want to make sure that I feel comfortable with purchasing things for myself and for my family, because my husband drinks Shakeology now too. It took a little while, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, the other objection I get all the time is that at-home workouts do not work. Well, I can show you thousands and thousands of success stories. You know what? It's going to be what you put into it. If you don't do the workouts, then it's not going to work for you. If you are one who, has to go to the gym, or you think you have to go to the gym, then it's probably not going to work for you. I will tell you though, I was a gym goer. I still am a gym goer. I like both of them. And so what I found though is on a super rainy day, I don't feel like leaving my house to go drive 30 minutes to the gym. Or even whenever I was at work and the gym was about 8 minutes away, I still didn't want to go. So it allowed me to not have an excuse. If I can get my workout in the mornings or get my workout in at night after work, there's no excuses. And so for me, the excuse of not working out at home, a lot of people too say, I don't have enough room. I honestly have worked out in my cubicle at work before. I know it sounds crazy, but when you set your mind to something, you're going to do it. And I'm here to motivate you, to keep you on track. So that's what we're here for. But another thing too with going to the gym, I love the gym, I really do. But another thing for me was I was finding that I was spending more money when I was going to the gym. So not only did I have a gym membership that I had to pay for, I was spending about $10 to $12 a week in gas. So driving back and forth. So that was a cost savings. Like I never even thought about that until I stopped going for a while and I started doing only at home workouts. I didn't realize how much money I was spending on going to the gym. I mean, who would have thought, huh? So it wasn't convenient either. I had to pack all my clothes for work, or I had to pack my gym bag, make sure I had my pre-workout, make sure I had my post-workout. I mean, again, I still do go to the gym on occasion, but it is so much easier to make myself get up earlier in the morning and get it done and over with. Another thing too is for moms or new moms. If you have kids or young kids, old kids, whatever, kids with special needs, you know, sometimes the idea of getting them out of the house and taking them in public is just scary. Like, that means we're going to have to wash Susie's face off because the spaghetti is still on it from lunch. Or, you know, that means I have to get them dressed and they can't run around their diaper. I mean, I've been there. So an at-home workout means you can work out at home. Your kids can still play next to you in their walkers, or they can, you know, run around. They can color, hopefully not on the walls. Still been there too. But just know it is an easy way out for you. It is a convenient way out, you know, and you don't have to find daycare. You don't, I mean, if that works for you, then do that. But what I'm saying is this is an easy way out. You can take 4% of your day and focus on you while the kids are napping, or while you have someone over, or have one of your girlfriends come over for 30 minutes while she can keep an eye on the kids. Just make it work for you, but don't use it as an excuse to not do it at all. The other thing is nutrition. So I want to share some objections. I don't like to eat healthy. I don't like vegetables. I don't like this. I don't like that. We all have things we don't like. I hate beets, so I'm not going to eat them. I know it's really specific, but, you know, there's always things that you're not going to want to eat, and that's fine. They're always around it. I promise you. You know, I just want to share with you that we have meal plans for everyone, absolutely everyone. You can do low carb if you want. You can do high protein. You can do, if you want to build or you want to lean out or you want to clean eat. We have something literally for everyone. And you can use almost any meal plan program and integrate it into our workouts too. So the other nutritional piece of this is, one thing that I've learned as a coach is that, again, kind of back to the nutrition piece and how your body doesn't feel fueled. If you're eating like a third grader, and I've been there, believe me, I've been there, because I had no idea what I was doing when I first started over 10 years ago. You know, I would eat, like, I'm kind of backtracking here a little bit, but I would eat things like the Weight Watchers Twinkies or the Smart Ones meals because I thought those were good. Those were good options. And you know what I found? They're just full of preservatives. They were loaded with salt. So for me, so I'm really sensitive to salt, so I swell up a lot. It was really just doing the opposite of what I wanted, and I just didn't feel right. I still had that brain fog. I still had that, you know, like that crash at 2:30 every day. And so when you think about eating like a third grader, which again, a lot of us do, you want to make sure that you're incorporating healthy foods into your body. A lot of people, again, don't like to eat vegetables, don't like to eat healthy foods or salads. Some people hate salads. What you can do is have a shake that's chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, a coffee flavored like cafe latte, vanilla. We also have it in vegan formulas. You can actually have that, and it's as healthy as having 5 salads in a shake. So I don't know if you've ever mixed up broccoli in a blender and, you know, that matcha green powder stuff and like mushrooms. It's disgusting. Like, that's just gross. So why not have a chocolate flavored shake or a vanilla flavored shake, or, you know, something where pumpkin spice is coming? Why not have that instead of, you know, having to make a salad? This is a super easy, convenient way to get healthy food into your body. Again, 5 salads in one shake. Yeah, I'm going to have 1 a day for sure. Plus, I might even have 2, because a lot of times I'll have 1 for dessert because it's that freaking good. So again, I just want to share with you nutrition. We've got you covered, okay? We do. We really do. The other thing I got a lot of objections on is time. I don't have time to work out. I get it. And I know there's people out there busier than I am, but you know, I feel like sometimes we use that as an excuse, because if you could think about how much time we spend scrolling on Facebook, because I still do that sometimes, and I'm like, what are you doing, Jessica? Stop. When you think about that, you can probably find 30 minutes, or you can find 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. You know, a lot of people use time as an excuse to not work out or to build their business. You know, a lot of people just use it as an excuse. It's an easy way out. I'm so busy. I have kids. I have a job. I have, you know, housework. We all do, but it's all about prioritizing what is important to you. So around building the business, I make sure I wake up early every morning. I hate mornings. I absolutely hate them. I've struggled for 34 years to find a good morning workout routine. I've listened to personal development books. I've listened to podcasts. I've listened to 6 hours of books to try to help me get past this. I struggle so much with it. But what has fueled me to actually get up early is knowing that when I get my workout done early, I feel better. And whenever I get my business stuff done in the morning, I have the rest of the day to just be myself, be with my kids, be with my family, and do my full-time job stuff. So for me, time, yeah, it's really easy to say, I don't have time to do that. But when you switch it around to say it's not a priority, that kind of flips it around. And when you start to build this business and you start to find people who are like you and just want to be part of your tribe, you will find the time to do it because it's going to fuel your life, fuel your passion. It's going to fuel you, and you're going to find your purpose, and it's just going to blow your mind. And it's so worth it. It's so worth getting up early in the morning. It's so worth taking that 30 minutes out of your day to spend on yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally. It is the best thing ever. So when you say time is an excuse, I know it is an excuse. So keep going, because we're going to get you past that. Because once you create a habit, a healthy habit, then you'll understand why when you miss those days or you have days off, you're going to realize why you enjoy it so much, because it fuels you. It's such a mental healthy thing. It's just insane. The other thing I get is pyramid schemes. This is a pyramid scheme. I actually don't get that very much anymore. In the beginning, I got it a lot when people, I think, were still really confused about it. It is not a pyramid scheme. It is a teamwork thing. So, for example, when I have a coach, I don't make money off of my coaches anymore. And I would rather you get a discount on your product than me make money off of you purchasing things. So to me, I don't see how that's a pyramid scheme, because if it were, then I would not be telling you about being a coach. I would be quiet about it so that I could actually earn more money. The more important thing that we have is building we'll talk about this later once you guys sign up, but it's all about the structure of building each other up. So we have this kind of team volume thing that we call. So instead of money, we get volume. You don't actually earn money off that until you accumulate a lot of it. But again, for me, it's more important for you to get a discount than for me to earn money off of you, because I know the value in this, even if you are just doing it for a discount. And I would much rather you get your Shakeology at a discount, you get your workouts at a discount, you get exercise equipment at a discount, you get your pre-workout at a discount, because that's more important to me than money. That's not really why I do this. I do it more because when I get comments and questions and suggestions from you guys, or I get a message from someone saying, Jessica, I just lost 5 pounds. I'm like, you have got to shut up. Like, this is amazing. That to me is priceless. So that's why I do it. Now, again, sometimes people might want to do this for the money and might need to do this for money, but you can build that into your whole plan. We are not here, at least my team is not about selling. We're about sharing. So we never push products on people. We never push, you have to do it this way. For my team, it's all about how can we help each other? How can we support each other to be as successful as possible? So again, if you guys have more questions about that, we can talk more about the pyramid scheme, but it's not a pyramid scheme. The other objection I get is, are there too many coaches? I feel like there's too many coaches, or everybody I know is a coach. I think of this in like 2 different ways. There's a law of attraction. So for one, if you are thinking about getting fit, or you're wanting to do healthy things, and you start looking those up, you're going to start seeing more coaches. You're going to start noticing things. It's exact same as if, say, for example, you are looking for a specific car. You want this red convertible Audi because it's beautiful. You absolutely love it. It just drives nice. You like the way the interior looks. And then all of a sudden you start seeing a red Audi on the car, and then another one on the highway, and then you see another red Audi in the parking lot at Target. What the crap is going on? It's called the law of attraction. So when you start focusing on different things, and again, I'm not saying the universe is out to, I am a spiritual person. I believe in, the higher up and the greater good and things, but I'm just telling you, it is true. It is a fact. When you put your attention on something, you're going to see more. And so when I say law of attraction, don't get all like hoochie bougie. I'm not being all weird on you or anything. I'm just trying to tell you how it is. But you see those things. I mean, I know I've had it happen to myself, and then I'm like, gosh, I wanted this unique car, and then everybody else has one already. Well, it's not really like that. It's just because you're paying attention more and you're opening your eyes to those new things. So you might be, looking through Facebook in a few days, and you might notice, oh, well, so-and-so is a Beachbody coach. I didn't know she was a coach. Great. Now there's too many coaches. She's already in my town. It's not like that. Think about the other way. Like I said, there's two things I like to think about this. Think about realtors. You probably know a couple realtors in your life. So you think they don't pay the $500 to get their license to be a realtor? No, they still do it because there's a lot of houses out there to sell. There's a lot of people out there to help, okay? We've got a ton of people out there in the world that need our help to get them to that next level, or to get those extra pounds off, or just to have a community of friends and a tribe of like-minded women who are all after the same thing. So I want you to think about that. You probably know a couple realtors. It's okay. You're probably going to know a few Beachbody coaches. It's okay, because when people get something, they're getting it from you for a reason. They choose you as their coach for a reason. I had this similar experience myself. I joined as a coach, and then a few months later, another lady in my town that I had moved to had joined as a coach too. Not on my team, on a different team. And I was like, great. I just kind of like, now how am I going to engage with people in this community that I'm also, new to, because they have this other woman here and she knows everybody already. She was like PTO director, or I don't know if that's even a thing, but you know what I mean? She was very involved in school, very involved in like just the football mom thing. And for me, I'm like, crap. So you know what? I just kept moving, and then I kept inviting people. I still wanted to share this great opportunity with people, and so I did. And I had several people come over to my team and want to be on my team because they chose me as a person, because I have a different personality than she does. We're different people. I have a different style of teaching, and we're different. And I was flattered, and I was like, yes. No, I didn't really think of it like that. No, actually, I did think of it like that. No, I was proud. I was proud to have those people join me. It made me know that I was doing something right in this business. So again, I just want to share, there's not too many coaches out there, and I'll share some graphics with you too to show you some statistics for those people who like the visuals. But I'm just here to tell you, there's not too many people. There's no one else who's like you. So that's what I've got for you guys today for some objections. Those are just something that I want to share with you as we move forward through the next couple days, and as you guys learn more and have questions, feel free to post them below. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys and help you to understand everything about this program, the process as a coach, whether you choose to be a coach or whether you just choose to be in a challenge group. I am fine either way. I just know in one way or another, it's going to change your freaking life. That's why it's called Change Your Freaking Life. It will. It will if you let it, okay? Just like anything, what's Henry Ford's quote? I'm really bad with quotes. But I think he says something like, whether you think you're right or you think you're wrong, either way, you're right. Whether you think you're right or you think you're wrong, either way, you're right. So if you think this is going to work, you're right. If you think this is not going to work, you're also right. So why don't you put your positive pants on and ask some questions if you need to, or dive right in like I did, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I didn't know. I just knew it felt right, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I felt like this was something that could change my life and my family's life, and that's what pushed me to do that. And I dived right in head first. And again, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't even really know what coaching meant. But for me, it ended up being the best thing ever. And sometimes when you just take that big jump, you realize what a great idea it was. So I'm going to hop off here and let you guys get back to your lives. And if you guys have questions at all, please post them below. I look forward to working with you guys the next few days and answering questions and just being here to support you in general. You know, I just really, truly value having people in the community and people who care enough to pay attention and watch this and take time out of your life to watch this. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we will talk soon. Bye.